Meow. It is 5:38, maybe a little bit past since the last time I checked. It is very late, but I honestly wasn't planning on getting dressed today, but here we are. We had some plans to go to a water park tomorrow, so I can't dress up tomorrow. And plus I kind of want to vlog, even though I'm not really doing much today. I think today is gonna, well, I can't be on an editing day because I just put the video up. So I was thinking about getting into sewing again today, but like maybe later tonight after I finish the vlog I'll do sewing, because I'm almost done with the lime green project that I started 3 weeks ago that I was going to wear to Spooky Empire, and Spooky Empire didn't happen for me. So instead I might wear it tomorrow, since tomorrow's a water park day, and the outfit is like a 1940s inspired bathing suit outfit, so I think it would be perfect. Lime green has spider webs. I don't have it in this room, so I can't show you, and I don't feel like editing it in. Another reason why I really wanted to do a video today was because I got new makeup in. It is the Asian Beauty makeup that I ordered a long time ago from Yes Style, and I couldn't remember what colors I got. I did not get a black, but this is from Vici, I think that's the brand, and this is the color that I'm wearing right now. I bought 2 more, and I kind of like the bottle. Like, the bottle's cute. You can't see what's left in here, which that's not the best, but like I think I could repurpose this later. It's very, I love the texture on it. I'm not a makeup artist and I'm not a makeup influencer, but I will say when I like something, and this is something I like. I kind of like the matte colors the older I get for lips, but most matte colors like really dry out your lips, and I haven't been keeping up with drinking water lately, so my lips have been cracking. I've been using Blistex every single night because that's part of my like face washing routine, but sometimes that's just not enough. So having a not dry matte lipstick, well, I think it says it's a lip gloss. Hold on. Yeah, I can't understand what it says, but I don't think it's like a lip gloss. I don't think it's a lip stain. It's not really a lipstick, but it feels great. Today's outfit is brought to you almost entirely by me. There's a couple bracelets that I didn't make, and then I didn't make any of my earrings. I finished this yesterday or the day before. No, I mean I literally finished it this morning right before I put my hair down because I forgot to sew in the ends for the tie. The top I made for Spookala recently, and then the shorts I've been wearing and made a year ago. It's my favorite pair of shorts. I wear it with everything. Like, I am an outfit repeater. I have a couple of items in my wardrobe specifically so I can repeat my outfits and like mix and match. Because I think for me, when it comes to outfit making and like trying to stick to the 1940s theme, you have to like have the bottoms be solid, which is great for me because that works for a lot of outfits I have. And then the top can be like a little bit more decorative, like because like this, you can see it's purple and spider webs. That doesn't match everything. Same with this bandana. I don't have to wear the bandana with this outfit, but I made the bandana with this outfit. The shorts, they're just black shorts, and they're perfect for summer and a Florida winter. Capsule wardrobes are essential. So for today, this vlog, I plan on just working through more crochet stuff. I have, because I have ADHD, have started other projects. Like this one right here. Look how soft. It's a moon. I plan on like doing some of the crochet stars and like have them hanging down from here in like this purple. Obviously I think I want to use this yellow right here, and then I think I have a blue somewhere, like a pale blue, the one that I used for my cloud crochet. Cloud bandana. Am I saying clown? Cloud bandana crochet thing. Whatever. I'm gonna use that blue, or maybe the blue from the outfit that I tore apart. I am going to tear apart eventually, but I think this would be like a really cute like way to draw guests into my booth whenever I get to that point. And I think I could sell it for like 40, 45 with the stars on the bottom, maybe 50, but I think that's pushing it. But 40 would be like really nice to have like this as the main display and then have like all the bandanas. I think that's just so cute. Oh, and also I'm gonna take this apart. Like I like, well, maybe not take it apart, but I'm gonna take inspiration from this. I like that the little texture break that I'm giving with this. It feels very wintry, which is fine, but I don't like how much yarn I'm using for it. I think it's a little bit too cumbersome, and because it's kind of boring to look at, not gonna lie. I think I want to do like picot. I don't know how you say it. So basically it's just like when you do like a double crochet and then another double crochet and then you like do like a chain 3 or 2 and then you single crochet into the previous crochet stitch and then you do another double crochet and then it makes like this little pointy thing. Like you can see them right here on, you can kind of see them on the lace. I want to do that for this instead. I'm learning how to do lace work and that's just so much fun. I've always wanted to get into like lace work in general. I just didn't know how to get into it without like, I don't know. It's too bad this doesn't stand up. That would be perfect. But I did like a lace cross and then you can see the Irish edging lace crochet I did here. That's the goal with this. I'm just going to do lace work instead of doing these. It's kind of boring and nobody, with the amount of yarn I would have to use, I'd have to charge more. But it looks boring. Nobody's going to want to buy it for that price. While we're doing that, I've saved these videos because like it's kind of like a live reaction for me. I want to talk about the HHN houses that have been announced recently. Back to back to back to back. Like almost all the original houses have been announced. I was most excited for Major Sweets because I knew that one was coming. There was like no doubt in my mind that Major Sweets was coming. But they also announced a couple more and I can't remember off the top of my head. So I'm going to watch a few vloggers talk about, or information people on YouTube, HHN people on YouTube. And while that's going on, I'm like gonna like talk about my feelings about it. I'm not gonna put the whole video in here because that's kind of really crummy to steal somebody's video and then just put that as your content. Okay, this isn't about HHN, but like one day I want to become an editor because like I love music, right? I really, really, really have always wanted to get into like music video making, but I have no editing skills. I have no connections. I do know a couple of music producers and musicians and composers and all that, but like I'm not talented enough to be like, hey, can I make a music video out of your music? My way of doing it is showing off my makeup, fashion, and just anything in general. And it's not really music video making, and one day I want to, or like just be involved in music videos. I think it'd be like really cool to have like a like bell-toned thing and have like, I don't know, it's been done before. Bell-toned ghostly music and then having me or somebody that's dressed up like very alternative, like just walking. I don't know. I get shy when it comes to recording out in public. But like I think that would be like a cool little like shot, you know? I'm watching one of my favorite HHN content creators, Dreamport Productions, because he like deep dives into things and it's like in a breakable manner. My brain dumb. My brain want word that makes sense. We're talking about the Major Sweets house that was announced and I am so dang excited. The Major Sweets was the one I was most anticipating because it's the vintage house. I love the vintage house. I also made an outfit the year that they had the scare zone right here. I got so embarrassed I like kind of ran away and changed my outfit. I knew I was going to change my outfit because at that time I still wasn't really quite comfortable with my style. I will say that outfit was not good. I like hacked at it. It was such a quick workup. If I could make it now, I probably would change a lot of things, but that's besides the point. Okay, so the year that the scare zone was out, right? My husband is also a music person, so we kind of like get the vibes from the music. The vibes weren't all there for us because the music was a little bit too cheery, which was the point. I get it, that's the point. But like I wanted distortion over it. That would have just like taken it up a notch. It just sounds like to me that they bought the rights to some songs and we're like, okay, that's all we had to do with music. As a music person, there's just so much more like emotions. Like I know that they are music people on property in the HHN like community or whatever they call the employees. I know that there are music people and I know that they understand that the music has to match the vibes. So why isn't the music matching the vibes? I had a bad time last year because the music didn't match the vibes, and I don't want to give it too much attention because I don't want them to think that I hated it. I liked the concept, just the music. It needed a little bit of distortion to make me feel like I was at a haunted event. Also, okay, I'm really hoping this year for the Major Sweets house, they don't go through Amazon to get their costumes because there's just too much of that. I know there's a costuming team. They know how to make costumes. There's a large cosplay community in Orlando. They have the talent. Let's not buy off of Amazon. This is supposed to be set in the 1950s, I want to say. I wish I remembered the partner's name. Her costume was so cute, and maybe this year I'll actually do her costume instead of his costume as like a throwback, you know? I want the costume suit look immaculate. It's not hard to make 1950s outfits. Circle skirts, very popular. I understand if they want to go the wig route rather than the hair route, because the hair, it is a daytime journey to do, like a nighttime journey rather, to have your curls set, because you have to do it overnight while it's wet. If they go the wig route, that's okay. I'm accepting of that. I hope they use a costumer for this because they have the money, they have the talent. Let's not go cheap with this, please. I'm gonna put you guys down because I'm going to talk with my hands a lot because I'm so excited because there's so many houses that have been announced today. Well, this week rather. The museum is the next one I'm gonna talk about because, like, okay, so I think that they're gonna add like shoot, what's the word called? Where like the people, like cryptids. They're gonna do cryptids from across the globe. I think that's gonna be so cool. I've been wanting an Asian themed like house for so long because like yokai, like that would be such a cool concept. Just think of a house like that in the US, in Orlando. Like this would be the perfect place for it, right? Well, maybe California, but I think, okay, so having cryptids from different countries would be like the coolest thing. I want kishin, like Korean ghosts. If I'm remembering this correctly from my childhood, my mom would like take my jingle bells away from me, and I love the sound of jingle bells, but like she would take that away from me, and like because it was like it would bring in ghosts, and I want that. I want the bells jingling. I was literally just talking about this. It would be so cool to like have something walking across with like the jingling bells, because that's just like, that to me is ghostly. And that would be so cool. There's yokai, like the one yokai that has like the split face. That would be really cool. That would be such a cool like SFX costume or like a mask costume to have. They could have the little tree thing with the hands that's hanging down from them. That would be so freaking cool. The one I'm least excited about is the Goblin's Feast one. I'm not super excited about it. I'm just kind of neutral about it. I don't think I'm not gonna like it. It's probably gonna be honestly, it might be the Cold House, so that's nice. The first one that got announced was Slaughter Cinema, which honestly, I liked the original Slaughter Cinema house. It was pretty good. Like, it was really interesting and it was good for my brain. I can't wait for the spaghetti western part of it. I've been sitting on a Frontierland like shirt pattern for the longest time. I cut out the pattern, but I haven't gotten around to actually making it. It's so cute. I've always wanted to do like a spooky cowboy outfit, and I think that would be so perfect. Like, imagine, like, I think I talked about it a couple weeks ago where I could just make the cowboy outfit, like have a bandana. Like, I could reuse this bandana as like the bandana that goes around the neck and like the neckerchief, I guess. And then I could also do like, maybe I get to the lime green idea, or I could just do Halloween, like just do, because I always make a new Halloween outfit every single year. I already did make one this year, but that one was one that I recreated from my first Halloween outfit. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be a very cute house. I think there's so much potential for the costumes for that house too, and that's what I'm excited about. I know most people are excited for like the house in general, but I love costuming. I love music. If you're here, you probably already noticed that, I hope. I'm watching Eldritch Terror's video now, and he mentioned about the subreddit, where in the subreddit somebody, like the Pinhead, the one I Know More Than You, they mentioned that FNAF and Nightmare on Elm Street were the houses that we were supposed to get through IPs, and they both fell through. They are a very credible source, and they were talking about how some of the plans, IPs fall through because of certain like control issues. I think I watched the Brain Leak podcast where they talked about the creator of FNAF like having too much control over the movie, and that's why like the movie didn't make sense to regular people. I haven't watched it because I've heard mixed reviews and I'm not really that huge of a FNAF fan. I was just excited to see another video game house. Totally makes sense why, if FNAF was supposed to come to Orlando, why it was dropped, because I think there was like a control issue there. I'm still shaking because I just commented on Dreamboard Productions Live about how like I'm so excited for spaghetti westerns, the spaghetti western portion of Slaughter Cinema. Anyways, the next comment was Zombie Chris's comment about the food items, and they were talking about the like food booths in general, which is one of my favorite parts of HHN as well, because the food has like consistently been like there for me because I hang out in the scare zones a lot. I can't wait for the Major Sweets house. I can't wait for the Slaughter Cinema house. The Slaughter Cinema, I love popcorn. Popcorn is so good. It's one of my favorite treats. And that year that they had the popcorn with like on the tart, I don't remember what it was or how it was called, but it was like, it was surprisingly good because it was like pudding on the bottom and then it was like popcorn on top and like some seasonings. I don't know what it was about it, but it was so good. I can't wait for the popcorn portion this year. Wish I wasn't so socially awkward though, because I'm having a hard time crocheting because my hands are shaking, and like I just had a hard time talking recently, just that last clip, because I'm so shy, I'm so awkward. HHN does like podcasts to like explain lore sometimes when it comes to the houses, and that reminds me that when they had the house for Dead Man's Pier, I want to say, in the podcast they name dropped Beethoven, I want to say, and said the violin player was playing Beethoven, and when you get to the house they're not playing Beethoven, it was something else. If they're gonna do that, they need to put the correct song in. I know this topic is coming out of nowhere, but I'm still watching the podcast, or not the podcast, the live from Dreamport, and he was talking about podcasts, and it just reminded me about how how different the podcast was from the actual house. So if you're going to tell a story, tell the story correctly. Ding! I got another star ribbon thing done. I don't think this was on the plans, but it's done. I did mess up one of the stars while I was talking so enthusiastically about HHN. I don't know where I put it. I tossed it to the side, but one project done. Another one, I almost want to keep it, like every single one, but I can't. No, I can. I'll probably just make another one. Like, look at, I love the purple. I love the black. It matches my current outfit. Like, come on. So cute. But this is one that I definitely want to put in the shop whenever I get around to it. I got out of my regular clothes because specifically my contacts are starting to bother me. I got them from Pinky Paradise, and I can't remember what brand they are, but I used that pair when I was in high school, and I've always had problems with them because I have astigmatism, so like normal contact lenses don't work for my eyes. I don't know what it is about the purple one, but that always makes my eyesight worse. I don't remember if I got a lower prescription on them or not. The brown ones are fine. The purple ones not so much. And then even the regular lenses I got, well, regular, they're the pink lenses I got at Spookala rather, they don't bother my eyesight as much. They don't make it so blurry, so maybe I just got the wrong prescription. Anyways, we're going back in with these ones. I think I want to make another hair ribbon thing out of them, and then after that I think I might get into making another version of this, but in pink, so I can put it on TikTok. I started a oopsie project pile for all the stuff. This top one is going to go in that oopsie project. While like it doesn't look too bad when I have it stretched out, I don't think I'm ever going to wear it myself, and like I had initially planned on using this as like a TikTok video or a shorts video to like explain how I did the spiderweb thing, but I don't know. I feel guilty because it was heavily based on somebody else's pattern to make this, so I don't feel like that's a good concept for me to do. This is the second spiderweb one, the one I said I was making for my best friend, but like I ended up giving her the better looking one because she also thought it was better looking, and I just feel guilty. But I'm starting the oopsie pile because there's so many projects I have that I don't have like the emotional strength to take apart, but I don't want to just let it sit and collect dust, right? So another one in that pile is going to be this one. The concept was cute. This yarn is just too thick. I had to find a smaller yarn for it to like work the way I want it to. Then I have these shorts. These were like the first pair of shorts I ever made. I went back to it recently and was like, hey, I am a much better sewist than I was before. So why not try to make the outfit, the shorts again, using just taking apart the whole thing. Unfortunately, I've gained weight since then, and on top of that, the cutting of the fabric was so poorly done because it was my first pair of shorts. So the hems were too small. It's small. It's too small for me. And I don't feel comfortable selling it off as like a professionally made outfit because there are some stitches on there that it's like, if you look close enough, you can tell there's something wrong. But I also don't want to just donate it. I'm gonna sell it for cheap, maybe 15-20 bucks, max 20. I don't feel comfortable selling it more than that. I would say like it's a size 6, maybe 4. I gotta do measurements of it, but I want it out of my house because it's just collecting dust. To be honest, my donate pile is just collecting dust. I just want somebody else to enjoy it. But we're taking a break. We're getting some more pizza rolls. I promise I eat more food than pizza rolls, but it's just the easiest thing to do right now, especially since I'm like in the crochet mode. I want to eat something fast. I want to cook something fast, get my food time over with, and then get back to my crafting. I forgot that I wanted to talk about like a potential name for my small business. And like I've thought of a couple things. Right now, the Kawaii Eldritch sounds really like fun to me because like I do a lot of kawaii stuff, but I also feel like the 1940s part of my like fashion isn't kawaii. I mean, I try to put the spin on there, but like it's so hard to convey two totally different fashion styles as one. I don't know how to explain it, but I think that it's a pretty cool name. I don't know what else because like I know it's supposed to fit the theme. My problem is I have ADHD and it is wild. My style changes every 2 days. Like, what am I supposed to do? My username is Lil Root Root, but that doesn't explain anything. Maybe it will explain that I had a scene phase, but even then that's really like that's stretching it. So I don't know. I want something that like to portray that I do like pastels, but also I do 1940s fashion. I don't know what to call it. But also on top of the 1940s fashion, I do alternative fashion, which I know kawaii is like alternative, but there's also the darker side of alternative. So how? I've got 4 of these stars done. I don't feel like sewing them up right now, to be honest. And I did say I was going to move on to like the pink bandana similar to this. I don't want to do pink. I forgot that I haven't done a video of like the base part. I haven't recorded that part yet. So I got to do the bandana. Maybe I'll switch to like bat appliques for the next one. I'm not sure, but I still want to do a video on this one. I didn't record much of it before because I'm like, oh, it's not going to be anything. Silly me. I should have known better. I don't have that much memory left in my phone right now. I don't know what happened. I deleted everything from before. Maybe some of my videos from earlier today took too long. But I'm going to say bye now. I'm not going to finish this by the end of the day. And also, I don't feel like sewing. Like, I keep on wanting to get my sojo back, but I don't think that I'm there mentally right now. We didn't do a single thing that I said I was going to do. So that's fun. And we're going to have a great day tomorrow. All right, bye.